Over the past year, there's been a slow information trickle on the upcoming Ram 1500 TRX. The first early prototype mules were spotted testing using Laramie Black and Limited Black bodies, with lift kits, fender flares to hide the wider track, and we even caught video of one leaving a light, showing the aggressive sound of that Hellcat power plant. But now, thanks to a source inside FCA, we have even more information for you on the Ram 1500 TRX. It looks like the first pilot builds are going to start in April of this year, with the first production units beginning on September 8th of this year. We also got new photos of the Ram 1500 TRX wearing its production body, although heavily camouflaged. Now, as you can see in these photos, the Ram 1500 TRX will wear the full LED adaptive front lights as the Laramie Longhorn and Limited models, as we can tell the same LED daytime running light signature through the camouflage. These will likely be the blacked out units from the new 2020 Ram 1500 Laramie Black. Tail lamps will be the same style as the current ones, however, a brand new all-LED third brake light is a welcome addition and something we hope to see on all 2021 models. Body color mirrors from the Bighorn and Laramie Sport trucks appear to have also migrated over to the TRX. To maintain that, it will have a much more upscale look than what people originally thought the truck might look like. This heavy camouflage does do a good job in hiding the TRX's massive fenders, but we can see some important details about the new truck. Front fenders look to be just as wide as the Raptors, so you can forget about putting this truck in any automatic car washes, and just in front of the A-pillar there appears to be a vent that sticks out of the fender, suggesting that there may be heat extractors placed on the sides of the wider fenders to help cool that 6.2-liter supercharged Hemi V8. At the rear, we can see that the box side also gets massively extended bulges in the fenders. Underneath the camouflage through the doors, you can see they added a lot of padding to try to hide the extra width for the fenders. Looking at the front 3/4 photos of the truck, you can see that the track is also greatly widened, with the tires now sticking about flush with those wide fenders. The TRX's hood area is also heavily camouflaged. However, thanks to some of our sources, we've been told that it's actually hiding a large hood scoop. This hood scoop will be 100% functional and is an important part of helping the TRX with cooling, since the Hellcat engine does need as much cooling as it can get. While the earlier prototypes had 8 lug wheels on the back and 6 lug on the front, these newer prototypes are 6 lug all the way around, but we can see that the rear axle is now definitely a Dana unit. While the earlier prototypes had an aftermarket set of fuel wheels on them, these prototypes have a production-ready looking snowflake wheel. They look to be about an 18 with a large Goodyear Duratrac tire. From the rear, if you look closely, it appears the coil springs are painted a blue color, and while we still don't know much about the suspension, we can expect that Ram isn't fooling around. Ram has had experience putting the coil spring suspension through tough Baja conditions when it launched the Ram Runner package under the Mopar brand. The Ram Runner featured lengthened and reinforced front control arms, heavy-duty tie rods and ball joints, with 3-inch Fox internal bypass front and rear shocks. That truck could support 14 inches of wheel travel at both ends. Could the TRX do something similar? We will have to wait and see. Also looking at the rear, we can see that Ram has placed beefy tow hooks on the inner side of both rear exhausts. According to our sources, the TRX will have the full 707 horsepower from its supercharged Hemi V8, so pulling your buddy's Raptor out should be no sweat for the TRX. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned, as we think there's going to be a lot more Ram TRX information coming in the pipeline. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one.